I'm going to start with the tail, and big picture first, I'm going to round it all over like this, like a semi or half a cylinder. So rounding this over like so, going downhill on this side, right to the end. And round it over on the other side, working with the grain. Right up to the wings. I don't want to make it too fat, to make sure got enough wood away. Because I haven't undercut, if I want to make it a bit thinner, I can do that still. And then I've made this tail actually get a little thicker out there. It's a sort of design conceit really. And I like the way the tail hits the frame. It sort of anchors the dragonfly. And then when I've got this bit done, I'm going to sort of divide it across by, it has these little divisions in the tail as it goes along. I'm not quite sure how many, but so what I could do for this is very much a bit like a pea moulding, is having the gouge coming from here up like that, and from here up like that. So rounding these divisions like so. Then what I'm going to do is, with something like this, I'm going to come down here like so and bring those divisions down to the background. Which I'm going to clean up like so. So a fairly strong wall. And a nice sharp junction with the background. Make sure the background passes through visually equally. If you dig in here or here deeper than you want to, so it's sinking down, pull everything back so that it's a gentle slope, and that way it still looks flat. We still have this little bit of the tail to do here, and we're going to bring this up here into the side of the wings here. For the little two end bits of the tail, all I'm going to do is make a big V cut like so. I don't think there's any point really taking this right down to the background, but I do want to make them pointy. So side to side, like so. And then for this bit here, the end bit, probably a skew chisel is best. We'll get that down there like so. that out. So I've come right down to what will be the background there. I'm going to make them a bit finer by nibbling a little bit off the side here, which I can do because I have an undercut. Like that. I'll do the other side in a minute, but let's just look at this end here. The wings sit over the body, so what I need to do is set in here this line of the wing as it goes round. Oops. Like so. Something a bit more curved. And here on this side. And then removing wood down here, and that lifts the wings out. Okay, so we can bring the body up as far as we can, remove this wood here, and then this goes underneath the wings. So with this, we get into the body, and with this end of the tail, we finish the tail part, and we can just swap to the other end and do the head. Working up the body, just sitting in where I think the wings are going to end up on that side. And then I'm going to bring this wing across here by picking up that line. Where are we? Here. Stabbing in there. So this wing again is above the body, and then stabbing in there. Okay, so now we're going to round this over, this whole thing. So we have this eye, well, the eyes are over here, and then we have this nose, shall we call it, over here. So the outside of this eye is this shape. I'm going to pick a tool for that, and this shape here. And then pick up that line there and come around with a distance. So I'm picking my tools really to match the eye, the shape I want. So there's the neck coming down, there's the eye, and I think this tool will probably do this one here as well, so careful not to take it off. So separating all these three out here. Again, I'm not going to undercut it, but I'm going to come down nice and sharp to the background here. And then taking some sort of smaller tool, I can start just modelling this over, rounding this eye like this. Now there's a bit of a neck down there which is going to be a little bit tricky. I'll leave that for the moment. Well, with the eyes and the head done, and the tail, we can now turn to the wings. This bit here, by the way, is easier to get at, I think, when we start undercutting, so I'm not worried too much about this little corner. Anyway, on to the wings. Let's see if we can get it flying.